In today's digital environment, growing your business or looking for a new opportunity takes many forms, especially through social media. But there's nothing quite like the face-to-face networking that can really make the difference. Next week, Linking Raleigh NC is hosting the OpenLink networking event in downtown Raleigh. Joining us are founder of Linking Raleigh, Greg Hyer, and Christina Blandi-James, who you do PR and marketing for the company. Is that correct?
Yes.
Because they have grown so much, which I'm not surprised, Greg, because you work this like it's your real job, but it's really just kind of a second job that you do.
Pretty much, yes.
Tell us a little bit about Linking Raleigh and how it's grown.
Okay. Well, Linking Raleigh started as a group on LinkedIn. As you know, today we know that LinkedIn has got over 70 million users, but when I started this group, it was about 30 million users. I started the group because I was actually looking for a job. I had transitioned down here from the DC metro area, and I was looking for that good, big, strong local networking resource I could get into and hopefully find the next opportunity. So I started the group, and when I got, went out and started doing some networking, and it's grown.
Tell us a little bit about the difference between doing LinkedIn and Linking Raleigh and other networking groups that we have in this area.
Sure. Well, we're not so much about segmenting off networking groups. We're very much about, your local opportunity is right here. Your next opportunity is right here locally. It's all about knowing your neighbor, knowing who you work with, knowing who they know. So nailing it down to a particular niche really isn't the purpose of this particular group. So,
Christina, how did you come on board, and what has been your role with Linking Raleigh?
Well, I originally came on board through networking. I went to a lot of networking events last year, and that was how I met Greg. And I started getting into the event coordination side of my business, and I just kind of went after it and talked with him about coordinating some of his events that I knew that he was doing. And
he said, hey, this was great, but let me tell you, I can help you make this better,
right,
Greg.
Right, I definitely did.
Greg, you and I met at a networking event.
Yes,
it's important for people to know that although you can meet people online, and you have tons, as you said, resources for people online, that's a great way, but it really is important to get that face-to-face contact. Very few jobs are going to be online from home. You really need to meet people face-to-face.
Yeah, there's a number of stats out there that tell you the benefit of networking. It's important to network while you're looking for a job. It's important to network while you still have a job. But most of the time, about 80% of jobs are actually found through networking. I was thinking back through the various jobs that I've had, and I can't think of really one that I found, maybe other than the first one, that I applied online. It's been meeting people face to face.
It's all who you know, yeah. It's to say, I have a friend who does this, and you should meet them.
Very much.
And you actually have an event coming up that folks can go to. Tell us about that.
Well, we do a very large, free, open networking event, usually on a quarterly basis. And what I try to do is partner actually with a local charity. So this event is called OpenLink. It's free to come to. It's going to be at Solas Rooftop Restaurant in downtown Raleigh, or in Glenwood South. And we have a number of sponsors who have come forward to help us with covering the cost of putting on this event. But we welcome all members of LinkingRaleighNC.com and the group on LinkedIn to actually come out, meet other people, hopefully spark some new business, find some new jobs, whatever that opportunity that they're looking for, they need to come out.
So again, just to let people know, it's September 16th, 6 to 9. And you are partnering with the United Way. Folks should bring...
basically, folks should bring a back-to-school item. We are actually collecting, it could be as simple as a ruler, a pair of scissors, a pack of pencils, whatever it may be, basically for your cost of admission. It's a recommended donation. It's not a requirement. But we'll take all of those donations and provide them, give them to the United Way of the Greater Triangle, allow them to give it to their network of nonprofits to spread out through the schools in the Triangle that need the supplies.
Yeah. Here's a tip for folks too, and somebody told me this one time, if you can't think of anything to start off with talking with someone at this event, say, what did you bring for the charity, or how did you end up here today? It's a great way. It's a good for if you're nervous about that, which I know Greg's not and Christina's not because you're pros. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.